What does it take to be a content creator with YouTube? Meaning posting my videos on YouTube. Honestly, I come up with more ideas than I ever post. I always have other ideas that I want to throw up here on YouTube, but I'm not always confident about the content that I'm trying to talk about. I don't have my speaker and all that stuff. I have one. I do have one at home somewhere. And I don't know why I'm making this video. Really, this is a video of me talking more candidly. I don't think very many people are gonna listen or watch, but I don't know, God just keeps pulling me to this idea of posting videos. Because a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago or so, I was like, man, I shouldn't do this anymore. Or I was talking about it being something that I'm idolizing. And God just told me, you have tons of things to share. And I didn't bring you to this world to let you just do nothing, like not say anything to anybody. I've been talkative my entire life. My father's talkative. My grandfather's talkative. It's just in my genetics. It's who I am. I tell stories over and over and over. Like, my new friends, my old friends, everybody knows me as a storyteller. So it's like, tell some stories, Jordan. And I have tons of stories to tell. Tons of things that I see, different aspects of how I see things. I have a lot of wisdom. Have had it since I was a kid. I've experienced a lot of things, and I'm not saying I'm the smartest and the wisest. I'm not. I'm very skilled, yes, but I'm not the greatest. Like, actually, there's a quote that maybe not a quote, but what we call an adage, like a note of knowledge that people commonly resort to as a form of something that they consider wise. And that old adage that I learned was, there's always someone better, and there's always someone worse. Just be the best that you can be. So I don't try to be the best at anything anymore. Like, I just do my best. That is my goal. Plus, God talks about not, comparing yourself to anyone. Don't covet what anyone has. Don't try to be like anybody but yourself. You think about all the work that God has put into making us who we are individually, to the fact that all of our fingerprints, 1,000% unique, cannot be replicated. I don't care if you have twin babies, they can't have your fingerprint. Your fingerprint is uniquely yours, which is why we have CSI, you know what I mean? So if you commit a crime, they can identify you by your fingerprints or by your DNA, all those things. Like, you're super unique, immediately, immaculately unique. And that means God put real work into each and every one of us, or at least the system to make each and every one of us. I don't know how things work, but as a technologist, or somebody who's in the tech, who's had a career in tech, there's a lot of things I think about in the format of systems, design systems, or content systems, patterns. We all develop our own patterns. Like, even how you walk, everybody has a unique, what they call a gait, G-A-I-T is a gait. So style of walking. All of us have our own type, our own unique way of doing it, and our own unique way of doing absolutely everything. Like the way you eat, the way you breathe, the way you think, the way you, everything. And so it's like, and God talks about to shine, shine your light, to not put a candle under the table. You don't put a candle under the table. You don't put it in a closet. That light has to shine. You have to put it at the top of the mountain. Let your light shine. Be you. You know what I mean? I've even I made a bunch of t-shirt designs that I never sold. Wanted to, but I never did. But in particular, I had one where it was UUID, which is actually a technological principle that's used in tech today. It's the means of how you can start a new account on Facebook, get a new bank account, get anything. Everybody has their own UUID, which stands for universally unique identifier. A universally unique identifier, which is equivalent to the DNA that God has put in all of us. So it's really art imitating life, you know what I mean? UUID is us kind of creating, or human beings trying to create digital DNA systems in order to identify the difference between my Facebook account and your Facebook account and everybody else's Facebook account and billions of other Facebook accounts or Instagram accounts or wherever. You know, that's how we are able to, I'm holding this camera. I have a tripod, but I don't have it with me. So, but it's just how we're all able to have our own profiles and our own accounts and put our own content on there, our own photos, our own bios, all that stuff. It's super complicated and it's super thorough, but it's just our attempt to make our own digital DNA, because as human beings, we are all very, very unique, and we all have our own stories, our own backstories, how we all came to be. You know, I grew up in Michigan. I always say I grew up in snow pants, because especially here in Arizona, they grow up in shorts. That's fine. That all depends on the region you live in. I grew up with snow. I grew up with the cold of Michigan. And it's like cold 75% of the time in Michigan. But I've also lived in 6 other different states, which is crazy. Most people don't leave the state that they're in. Or if they do, they just go to one other state. So here in the US of A, we have 50 states and several provinces and things I don't know much about, like, Puerto Rico, never been. Or Guam, never been. Don't know about it. Even Washington, D.C. isn't a state. It's a province, or I don't know what they call it. But it's a District of Columbia. Still don't know what it means. But I just know it's part of the U.S. because it's where our capital goes. There's so many things going on in this world, I don't know. I just want to make a video and talk about what I'm doing, where I'm at with my videos. I keep trying to make videos every day, but half of the time, I'm always concerned about what my delivery is going to be, how I'm going to deliver it, and what way, what's going to make it different. How can I make a difference using my content? And of course, I can't see how my content affects anybody. I'm not having conversations about it, to fans or people that are watching my videos. I can't tell you how it is or is not affecting anyone. And it may not affect anyone. And I'm learning all about how YouTube chooses who gets to see what. And that's fine too. I don't care. I've given up a lot of my control, my thoughts of control or having control. I've given a lot of that up already. I mean, we have videos galore. Look at the statistics of how many videos exist in the US of A, United States. There's so many cameras all around us. And it really makes committing a crime pretty asinine or stupid or silly to even think of doing, because you will be found. And they'll be able to find out where you came from, when you came from, how you came about, what your potential motive was. There's ways to find all this stuff. So I don't know. I just want to make a quick video about what's going on in my head and why I'm doing what I do. The reason I'm making videos is because I feel inspired to do so by God. The proof, how can I prove that? You can't. That's not something anyone can actually prove. It's not like God left us a note or wrote me a letter, but it's just something that I feel inspired to do. And the reason for doing it, honestly, I don't know. I keep bringing myself back to this idea of making videos, because I have tons of stuff to say. I can't say that this video really has anything to say particularly. I'm not teaching anything. I'm just being myself. So just call it what it is. It's just another video I made and may not lead to anything, but I'm just talking to talk. But I seriously do hope and pray that everybody that's in the world is doing well, and I know that's not true. I know we're all struggling. I'm definitely struggling with a lot of things financially, but I'm also very blessed, and I thank God for everything, all the time, every time. My finances are below down. I mean, they're not what they were before. I mean, I used to be negative, so now I'm just zeroed out, if that helps in anything. But I'm gonna get paid soon. But everything's gonna turn around. I know it is. I believe it is. I say it is, and I claim it is. In Jesus' holy name, I claim it is. And I believe that Jesus is working on me. I believe this is gonna be an amazing year. I've already released more than 50 videos, most of them shorts, like short videos, but still, I don't care. The fact that I have almost 50 videos that I've released in a month plus time, like maybe up to 2 months. Not 2 months yet, because I started in May 15th, 14th, 2026, when I started doing all these new videos. To me, it's a whole phase, because I've made videos, tons of videos before, and I've even posted a lot of videos on YouTube. Some that go as far back as 2006, or I don't know how far back, but I made tons of videos in my life. But now, right now, my aspiration is to become, and I am, a content creator. So the fact that I've always said this, like, if you've been a designer, if you've done design, or if you've done anything, like I've even drawn with charcoal. So that means that I am a charcoal drawing person. Like, I know how to draw with charcoal. I know how to airbrush. I know how to make music. I know how to produce music. I've created music. I've been a filmmaker. I've edited film. I've shot film. I've done all sorts of things. I make commercials. I've done all sorts of things in my life. So all these things I've done before make me those creators, like makes me a creator of that type. I've written a book that makes me an author. I'm only saying this stuff because I want you to know that if you've done these things, if you've created anything or produced anything, you are that. I am a designer. I am a photographer. I am a musician. I'm all these things because I've done them, and I know how it works. And if you've done them, then you are whatever those things are, whatever that profession is. I just say these things because most people think because I'm not doing it anymore that I'm not that. That's not true. If you've done it before, you know how to do it. Sure, you don't have the practice of doing it on a daily basis. That doesn't mean that you're not those things. You are all of those things. So, that being said, I'll end this video with that kind of conversation. At least that's something valuable for you to have or to know or for me to share. So we'll just leave it like that. I just want to make a video. I don't know why. I just wanted to make a video. So I'm here. I'm still at work. And I'm still in my break time. And it's a really, really, really long break time. But I'm grateful to have it. I'm grateful to still be employed, that I can be here. And it's not like, hey, who's that guy in the room? Get him out. It's like, no, I still work here. I'm still an employee. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to do this video. That's about it. Oh, also, I only did it once, but I did go up to be a comedian at a bar. I went and did one set. I intend to do another one. I've even written jokes, but I don't feel so great about saying them right now, but I've done them. So I am a comedian as well. Not very good at it, but I've done it. So just keep being, creating, doing, keep trying. Okay, guys? That's all I'm gonna say. Have a wonderful day, take care, and God bless. All right. He's already blessing you because you're able to watch this or scroll past it. So that means you are blessed because you have the options. You can see you are alive. You are not gone yet. You are here. So that is a blessing in itself. So take care, guys. I love you. Have a wonderful day.